Hello and welcome to my channel. This is my series called Classic Diamond Art on my On the Hook Crochet channel. So if you're here from On the Hook Crochet, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are new and just found me on the internet, well, I think that's just great. I'm glad that you found me through YouTube and maybe we can take a little journey together. Here lately, I have decided to branch out just a little bit with my crafts, especially since summer's coming up, and I'm trying some diamond painting. Loving it. And part of the fun in doing diamond painting is buying the diamond painting kits. Even if you keep them in a stash, they're like yarn. And those of you who crochet or knit will know what I mean. When you buy yarn, sometimes you just put it in a stash and you can look at it, you can feel it, you can think about what you're going to do with it. And sometimes it might sit in your stash for a month, sometimes it might sit there for years, and you see it and you go, I really need to do something with that yarn. Well, I feel like the same thing happens with diamond painting. You see a beautiful diamond painting kit and you want it in your stash. So you buy it and it goes into a stash, and someday you might pull that out and put the diamonds on the canvas. So right now I'm going to show you a painting that will probably go in my stash for right now. I am joining in with a couple of other YouTubers, or I'm just joining in onto their program for Summer with the Masters, and that is a diamond painting along kind of fun thing they're doing. And what it is you pick a piece of art that was published before 1926. And so I've done that on several occasions, not knowing that I was actually doing that. When I heard about their program, I thought, oh, this is so much fun, a diamond paint along. And so I had several of these kits on their way here just because I love classical art. And one of the artists is, of course, Claude Monet. He has painted many famous paintings, but the one that I noticed and the one I saw was the Artist's Garden at Argenteuil. And I wanted to show you what came today in the mail. This is an unboxing for this particular diamond painting, and is from Paint with Diamonds, and that's the company that, here's the word right there, Paint with Diamonds. And this is a company that I found, and I really liked their offerings. They had a lot of classical art. So I ordered several, and I have several on their way, but this one came first. It took 7 weeks for this particular painting to come, and it looks, I wanted to show you the box because it looks like it's been, well, it has been to several countries, I guess. No, it's just beat up. And this is the inside box. The outside was just destroyed, basically. It has obviously been sitting like this on a concrete floor or something, and it had bent the whole bottom of the box on the inside. And the outside, I think there was actually just a wrapper on the outside of this, and I took it off already. But what they had done in the original place where they sent this from is they had to cut a box, and you see right there it's cut. There's another box right here, and they had put 2 boxes together in order to send this particular painting. And that will tell you how big the painting is. The painting is 80 centimeters by 80 centimeters, approximately 32 inches by 32 inches. Now, that doesn't sound very big, but this is right about 32 inches right here. That's a big painting. Since then, I have calmed down a little bit, and I ordered the one I'm actually going to do for this program called Girl with a Pearl Earring, and it's much, much smaller. It's, 15 by 19 or something like that. It's very small compared to this huge painting. Now, one thing I was planning to do with this was to diamond paint it, frame it, and then hang it over my fireplace. Right now I have a painting there that looks like Shutterstock. It's not very sophisticated, it's not classical, and I'm not excited about it. I want to get that down from there and put something up that really means something. And if you diamond paint a painting, it means something because you've put in thousands of diamond gems onto a canvas, and then you've sealed it and had it framed, and all it really means a lot more than just going to the store and buying something off the wall. So I'm going to hang this over my fireplace. But I don't think this is going to be my very next project, but I do want to show you what it looks like. I have not opened it yet. All I've seen is the canvas rolled up and the drills are still in the bag. So let's go to the work table and take a look at it and see what it looks like. So as you know, I bought this from Paint with Diamonds Company. It says welcome to the family. There's a little pamphlet in here that talks about how you diamond paint. So just a few tips. Nothing specific about this particular painting, but I just wanted to show you that came with it. It's 2 tool kits. Both of them have a couple of blocks of wax, a couple of tweezers, which look like they're pretty nice. Let's take a look. I haven't received any tweezers that have black handles yet. I'm sure a lot of you who do diamond painting have probably received tweezers like those. Are sharp. Those are sharp. They look like they're pretty good shape. I have 2 pairs now because I have 2 kits, 2 trays, and a 3-placer, looks like a 9-placer maybe, in both of these. So 2 pins, and the pins already have the cushion on the holder area, so it's easy to use. I use these myself. I think they're fine. They're very lightweight, and you can set up several of these to do a diamond painting with if you have several just lying around. Oh, this is sparkly. Look, I don't know if you can see that. That is a sparkly, sparkly pin. Anyway, there's that. There is a sparkly, sparkly pin. Very cute. But sometimes I will set up more than one of these. I might have a 3-placer on one, a 6-placer on another, and I can just grab them and start working with them. I already have the wax in the ends, so to me, more pins the better. And I have bought a nice pen, but I'm not using it right now because it's very, very heavy. Let's take a look at the canvas. It's very, very large, and I will run it across here. See how large that is? It's 32 inches long. So let's get our measuring tape and measure this. This is about 33 inches to the end. So I'm thinking that, you know, the painted part of the canvas will not be that big. I had to get my handy dandy slicer here. Okay, there was just one thing there holding it together. So let's open it up. Now the canvas, first that I notice, the canvas is very, very polyesterish. It's not plastic. It's a fabric of some sort. It's a very strong odor. So I'm guessing that I've gotten myself into a double-sided canvas adhesive, double-sided adhesive. And I know those aren't the best, but you know, I'll deal with it if I have to, I suppose. Put this off here. Maybe I'll put that back on when I roll it back up. Alright, so here's our legend. And let's take a look at this. This is a thumbnail of the diamond painting. This is the Artist's Garden at Argenteuil, and it is by Claude Monet. Very beautiful canvas. Alright, and there are 48 colors. That's a lot of colors, but I'm okay with that. I can deal with it. The symbols look like they're pretty easy to read. So it also comes with the DMC colors here and the quantity of gems there. And there's no, it doesn't look like there is a sheet with the legend on it. So I'm going to make a copy of this on my printer, and then I will run it through my sticker maker and use that for my I'll use that for my storage containers. Now let's see what it looks like here. I'm just going to unroll it. And I certainly hope I haven't bitten off more than I can chew here. I believe that I probably have. So I'm just going to carefully unroll just a little bit of this because I don't want to get it to the point where I can't control it. It keeps wanting to roll up. So it is on a foam core, so that's a good thing. I'm just going to leave it there because, again, if this is double-sided adhesive, and yes it is. Okay. Yes, it's double-sided adhesive, but it's very sticky. That's a good thing. Everybody always tests that. So this is what it looks like. It looks like it has 4 sections of cover paper, which will be good. I will just start from one end and I will section this off, and I'll probably use my cover paper that I bought and I'll just lay it on there, and that way I can peel back and work on one square at a time. So I'm all prepared for that. It looks like I will probably just do it that way. I won't even undo this whole thing. What I'll do is I'll attach it to my easel that I bought. It's a very large easel that I bought for my work table here, and I'll just clamp it to that and work with it that way. And of course I'll let you know my progress as I move forward. But it's a very loud smell, and I'll probably use the washi tape method to put some washi tape around the edge, as I've seen on a lot of other YouTubers are doing that, so I think that's a grand idea. But I'll show this to you because you need to see this. This is very, very clear. I do like the way that the symbols have come out. Let me get them up here where you can see. Those are very clear symbols, so I'm not worried about that. I don't have to worry about the symbols not being clear. And I would not want to start a project that I didn't know if I could finish because the symbols are so hard to deal with. So the adhesive has gotten stuck onto my table here. Oh my goodness, what have I done? Oh, alright, so I'm going to cover that back up. This is when you have a novice buying one that's too big for her. She's too big for her britches, as my mother would say. But it can be worked on, and what I'll do is I will just, I will do my very best to keep it flat, and I'll just hook it onto my easel and work on it that way. But right now, that's pretty much all I have to show on the canvas, because I can't really get the canvas to behave. So I'll have to have a larger space and probably even take it over onto the floor. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it because it grabbed my table here and wouldn't let go. So yeah, I'm learning one day at a time. All right, let's look at the beautiful drills. Hopefully this will make me feel better about it. But the drills are heavy. There are a lot of drills in here, so if you're covering 32 inches square, you're probably going to need some drills. So sorry about all the noise. Let's open this up and see what we have here. Okay, everything is in Ziploc bags, and that can be a good thing. That can be a very good thing. Yes, I see the number here, and it looks like maybe the DMC number. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up and see what numbers we're dealing with. But these are beautiful drills. I don't see any problem with the drills. I know how everybody looks through their drills, and I think that's a great idea. You certainly want to look through your drills to be sure that they are not trashy, if they're not stuck together, if they're not full of static. There are so many things that can go wrong with this particular craft, but you know, when you get a good one, it's so much fun. And the first 3 I did were lots of fun, so I'm hoping that I can continue that way and have everything work out just fine, which, you know, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. So 3 tins, I don't have too many of those. Just, you know, a good sized bag, but it's not overwhelming. And I want to see some of the flower colors. It looks like some of the flower colors are here. Here's some yellow, some beautiful yellows, and there's some more yellows. That's kind of a chartreuse, and some green. And I'll go through these later and make sure I have all the numbers. But it looks like they're numbered there on the left side. So I don't even have to put these into storage trays. I'm not sure I will even do that. I may not even do that. To me, it doesn't look like there are enough drills here to do all those flowers, but we will see as we move along. I'm going to paint the girl with the pearl earring first, and then I may start on this one. I don't know. I have several that are coming, and I might work myself up to a larger painting because I do have Virgin of the Lilies, and Virgin of the Lilies is, I don't know, 31 by 47 or some insane number. So she's really big too, and I know I have enough drills for that. They weigh a ton, and that's why I'm wondering why I don't have any more drills than this for this particular painting. But we'll see. I don't want to judge before I get started. So, and I'm excited to start it, but not just yet. I'm going to put this away, and then when I start it, I will show you the progress that I'm making on this beautiful painting. So we'll see what happens with it. I can always order more drills. I'm not worried about that. So I really can't worry about this. I will do the double-sided adhesive, which I know nobody likes anymore, but we'll see if it works. I hope I don't have any of those dreaded rivers that y'all talk about. So we'll see. And I guess I will see you next time on Classic Diamond Art.